President Trump's Health and Human Services Secretary nominee, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., continuing his criticism of the NIH and defending his position on vaccinations.
Vaccines do not cause autism. Do you agree with that?
As I said, I'm not going to go into HHS with any preordained.
I asked you a simple question, Bobby. The studies all over the world say it does not. What do you think?
Senator, if you show me those studies, I will absolutely, as I promised to Chairman Cassidy, I will apologize.
That is a very troubling response because the studies are there.
Dr. Mark Siegel is a Fox News senior medical analyst, and he joins us now with more. So, Dr. Siegel, how did he perform over the last 2 days?
I think he did pretty well. I think that they were fiercely attacking him, especially the Democrats, but also Bill Cassidy from Louisiana was really all over him about vaccines. I think he defended himself pretty well. I think that the issue with vaccines starts with this. Public confidence is at an all-time low right now because when President Trump came out with Operation Warp Speed, he could have won a Nobel Prize for that. Instead, the Democrats attacked him and said, we're not using this vaccine. This is the Trump vaccine. Then they turned around and started mandating it. So people didn't understand what public health officials were actually telling them, and that went through the whole pandemic. So RFK is a reformer and a disruptor. And if he puts more spotlights as HHS secretary, if he gets in, on the need to continue to study these things, it's possible that public confidence might even be restored. Now, from the doctor's office, I'm a big believer in vaccines. I look at it per patient. What am I looking at? You know, what's the risk? What's the benefit? I see the benefit in childhood vaccines. But the point of RFK is you can never have too much studying of these things. And when's the last time they were studied? And let's have more transparency in government. That I'm all for.
Do you think he'll be confirmed?
I don't know. It's tight. Lawrence and I were just talking about this. It's really tight. I don't think the Democrats are going to vote for him. I think he could lose some in the Republican ranks. I wonder about Dr. Bill Cassidy. You know, that he was attacking him yesterday. He's a senator. I don't know. Cassidy is the key vote here.
There are some Democrats, though, that said that they were thinking about voting yes for him.
Fetterman
and maybe Bernie Sanders.
And even Cory Booker. So those are on the table. Bernie Sanders is being tough on him, but there's a possibility he'll get that vote. I agree with that. I'm leaning towards thinking he's going to be confirmed. I know Lawrence and Brian have a bet on this. I think it's more likely that he gets confirmed. I think right now the Republicans are trying to show support for the president's choices. And look at Pete Hegseth just now as Secretary of Defense. I know him as a friend. I can't believe how great he just was on this show.
What do you make of some of the criticism, though, of him? I mean, he is a disruptor, but they're trying to make it seem like him bringing to the light about our health is some French conspiracy. Our kids are getting sicker. We are having, you know, when it comes to the food here versus other countries, it is a little different.
Huge. And his best moment, I thought, was not yesterday, but the day before when they said to him, Big Pharma is going to come after you. Big food is going to come after you. Because remember, he's saying 20% of children are obese. So even though the NIH spends billions on childhood diseases, what are they spending on self-imposed diseases based on diet? RFK Jr. looked at them and he said, I don't care who comes after me. I'm not backing down. It reminded me of his father. In that moment, he reminded me of RFK.
I'm not here for the public. I'm here for the public. I'm not here for myself.
Exactly. His best line.
Thank you, Doc. We appreciate you.
Great to see you.